natural flow of compassion keeps you agitated. You might feel angry or frustrated, reluctant to accept life with all its hardships and injustices. And then suddenly, you wake up. There is no place for anger as you realize the natural flow of her compassion in you. You make up your life to return this compassion to those around you, and you overcome the illusion. This is truly a wonderful world to live in, despite the hardships, for everything has been born from her compassion and shall therefore return to her. Let us tune with this. I wake up in the morning. The physical vessel, the body, the mental vessel, the mind, everything that is made valuable on earth can simply not survive, disturbed and marginalized out of the intrinsic source energy, the energy of manifesting compassion, the offering and receiving of love, the reproducing of her naive simplicity. Yes, I find her in everything. I find this process of the flow of compassion in everything. In plants and animals, in insects and waves, in clouds and rocks. How can I not admire that this one more dog out there, the one I came across, is staring at me with the same compassionate eyes as all of them? Such a small creature, a bird or an ant traveling around without a compass and find their nest again. It is her. They are all following her. Midday comes. I become awareness. I put some music on, keep my eyes closed for a while, and start over my inner dance with her, with my every breath, without thoughts and emotions. The physical body helps me come back to the present moment and absorb her compassion. So many signs of her inside me and around me, and still I'm getting lost. I get tired and feel I cannot go on, but now this is just a story of despair. Whereas in this particular moment of breathing, in this connection to her compassion, there is no place for feeling like a creature cut off from the herd, left alone when others went ahead. I sit with every breath, I rest, then get up to live together with her consciously. I don't need to climb high to find her. It was once said, and it is within me that her kingdom lies. Whatever I see, whatever I hear, I use it to be taken up into her arms. From here, from this world, from this earthly life, this is a necessity of fulfilling one's own origin, the necessity of my species. In the afternoon, I see the myth. I come back to my mental space. I have not avoided building misbeliefs about what she is. I come back to my mental perception of the one. There must be some sort of devil behind her coming back some misconception, some hidden prophecy, some dogma, some darkness, some witches to be burned. But there isn't. There is just the one. Avoid naming the one. The one has always been and will always be. Lies beyond time. The one is she. She is the one, and he is the one as well. Genderless, magnificent, pure intelligence of compassion that flows. Breathe in and out. Notice the vibration between your fingers, the touch between your arms and the body, the sitting bones, and come back to your heart space, where she's drumming life in you. She asks for the natural completion of your existence on earth, the intrinsic and unmistakable code of compassion. She's not a personality. She's not human-like. And you are not a personality when you surrender to be embraced by her call. Eternally active in stillness and softness, the Divine Mother is asking for her children to serve one another through effortless devotion, to manifest her qualities again as they are naturally attributed to all her beings. To you too. Have faith. I have faith. I arrest the mental intrusion. Words are the mental intrusion. What does patriarchy mean? What does matriarchy mean? Nothing. Words don't mean anything. Stop using words. Start using the circuit of tenderness, and everything shall disappear. No need to fight against, no need to justify yourself or others. Today, now, you locate her compassion and zero-minded love within you. Then, the day after tomorrow, you will see it in others. Maybe today I felt my heart to be hard as a stone, but if I pay attention, in an instant it becomes tender again, as it is my own, her own quality from which the earthly is constructed. Compassion, having a maternal heart, forgive everything in peace and denounce everything in peace, everything that needs to be taken back to her arms. This order will then be restored naturally. Be patient and don't give excuses why not to forgive others and your human self as well. Do not stay obedient to abuse. Stay with a heart widened though. Don't kill the earthly. Love it. Love it enough to dissolve in the divine and stay present. I am not to justify the irregularities, imperfections, shortcomings of others, but what if I can see them? Doesn't that mean that maybe I can observe them because I am a mirror of them? When I get to the place of the other, with her compassion in my heart, I recognize carelessness and superficiality, ignorance or malice, and I respond at the exact stimulus. I listen from the heart. I don't react egoistically. I see our human weaknesses. I don't see the personality. I see the human. I don't see myself as a fine person. I influence by absorbing and accepting within my body the lost way of humanity. How do I know that I am in a better condition than the other? There is no other. The moment I free the earthly self from the sense of the other, from thinking I am better than the other, from I feel sorry for the other, I then embrace the true wilderness of her compassion, which is truly sorry for all the selves, for all personalities, for all of us humans, and for our earthly illusions of the other. The evening embraces me. I'll give myself an example. I got to your grave, dear mother, to the grave where you left the bones of your beloved child. I see others getting there to bow, leaving the memorial crying with comfort, fulfillment, and joy. They tasted your compassion, coming out from the bones of the children that loved you dearly on this planet. I see them crying. I watch for an hour or so. Many of them come and go, bow, cry, and live. I approach. I see the grave. I get closer and closer. And there you are, dear love, dear compassion of the One. There you are, dear mother, you that give relief to your children through the bones of your children, our ancestors that loved you deeply, so deeply that still their bones hold your compassion in them. In the bones of those who found themselves worse than others because they didn't feel separated from criminals, drug addicts, alcoholics, or abusers. For those who cried and fasted and stayed sleepless in order to ground your compassion. For those who said, "Do not count me in, Mother, among your loved ones. Set me aside. I didn't do anything. I did nothing on this earth. Please, just help the others, not me." For those who progressed really and truly towards absorbing despair and bringing it to light, and still said, "I am zero." I went there, I reached the grave, and I cried as well. At night, I breathe in and out. I pray to the Divine Mother for her non-differentiation between all her beings. She's masculine and feminine alike, genderless in essence, in oneness. She's a caretaker, shapeshifter, action-taking towards inner stillness. She withholds you in times of emotional segmentation and mental domination. She gives you spiritual bravery. She keeps you whole. Heart prayer to the One for all humans to urge themselves into the essence of her compassion.